A beautiful vessel came out of the maple burl. Let's see how it happened. This burl arrived to me more than a year ago, and it arrived already dry with a lot of cracks. It was no longer possible to fix this, so I had to adapt somehow and find a way out of the situation. I cut it into 3 parts. I have already processed one part. Now it is time for the second part. Despite the fact that maple is a hardwood, this dry burl turned out to be especially hard. I had to resharpen the tool at least 10 times throughout the entire work with it. Initially, I mounted the burl on a faceplate to carry out the rough turning comfortably and safely. In order to conveniently turn the bottom of the vessel and make a good recess for the chuck, I had to make a temporary tenon on the opposite side. Since there were many cracks, and gluing wouldn't help here but would only make the situation worse, they had to be thoroughly burned. The plus side of this approach was that maple often has a spalted texture, and the charred cracks were supposed to mimic that. Let's see what comes out of this. For now, we are thoroughly burning everything. After charring, everything should be thoroughly sanded. To speed up the process, we start with 40 grit and bring the sanding up to 400 grit. I think that will be enough. We drill down to the required depth with a Forstner bit and begin the deep hollowing. Just like before, we are using our new hollowing rig. In the last video, my son was hollowing out the inside of his vessel using cutter number 2 from Mike Hunter. Because of that, he sometimes got micro catches, and ultimately, due to a lack of experience, he lost the neck of his vessel. Mike advised him to try cutter number 1. After he made a couple of test passes, we will also do all the turning using this cutter. First, we start hollowing out the center part and gradually make our way to the edge of the wall. From time to time, we don't forget to vacuum out the shavings, spending time and effort on this, whether we like it or not. Cutter number 1 has a diameter of only 6 millimeters, while the second cutter has a diameter of 8 millimeters. It would seem like a difference of only 2 millimeters, but the difference in performance is very significant. The cutter cuts through the wood like butter, and there is absolutely no vibration from turning such hard wood. The wood is removed at a rapid pace. This means we have to constantly stop and clean out the shavings from the inside. I think more time was spent on cleaning out the shavings than on actually hollowing them out. Excellent cutter. The entire hollowing process took about 30 minutes, including cleaning out the shavings and changing the cutter positions. With the help of a video camera, the hollowing process is simplified to the maximum. I drew approximately 10 millimeters on the screen and brought the wall thickness to this value. After I finished the hollowing process, all that was left was to make a finishing pass using a negative rake scraper in order to avoid internal sanding and to make the inside surface smooth and pleasant to both look at and touch. We coat the outside with walnut oil. To create a contrast, we leave the inside as it is. Let's see what we got. There is no actual spalting on the wood, however, our burning hid the cracks and created that very same spalted effect. A little bit of blue stain in the wood structure doesn't really spoil the appearance and doesn't stand out from the overall picture. It turned out very wonderful indeed.